Welcome, football fans, to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. This is Dave Stevens. With me, as usual, is analyst Mike Steele.
Well, Dave, should be in for a real treat today. Got a group of college kids in front of us, already a few too deep, with the letters painted on their bellies, but they can't get in the right order. So if the game fails, I'm sure they will entertain us at least.
Yes, sir. This isn't the first time we've seen this rodeo, Mike. Well, Mike, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how this weather situation unfolds. The QB, back to pass, pulled in by number 81. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Huge play here, Dave. Nearly broke it wide open. They've got the makings of a fantastic drive here.
The handoff is taken by number 11. That gets us to second down. He steps back to pass. Dodges the defender. Tackle made. Good enough for a first down. Hands it to number 55. That will move the chains.
He continues to move the chains and keep this drive alive.
Second down. He hands, and he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
I don't care who's on the defense. You execute blocking assignments like that, and the runner's going to find pay dirt every time.
It's good. Oklahoma City striking first. 7-0.
Any touchdown deflates a team, Dave, but giving up on the first score of the game just takes it to another level. Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
He drops back to pass, and it's intercepted.
Number 51 was in the right place at the right time for that interception. The home team comes into this drive with a one-possession lead. I'm looking for them to try and take a chunk of time off the clock and grab another score.
He hands it to number 11, second down. Makes the toss to number 55. Touchdown!
That run is a clear case of the defense underestimating the speed of the runner. He just shot right past them for the touchdown.
It's good! OKC extends their lead 14-0.
That score, as important as it is now, creates a two-possession lead for the home team. So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Drops back into the pocket. Number 7 fakes the handoff and looks to pass. That will bring up second down. He sends one. He can't bring it in. Brought down in the backfield for a sack by number 47. That'll bring up fourth down. Thornton on the punt. Number 92 takes the punt. And he scores.
The whole idea of a punt is to play it safe and make it more difficult for the opposing team to score. Then you kick it away, and they end up returning it for the touchdown. That can be so demoralizing for a team.
It's good. Oklahoma City widens their lead 21-0.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will. The away team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
The ball falls to the ground, incomplete. He tosses it to number 31. Pitches it out to number 31. That brings up fourth down. Thornton punts it away. Number 92 takes the punt. And he's brought down after a return of 50. Let's head down to Emma Adams on the field. Emma, what can you tell us?
Dave, Mike, the snow has created some ugly football here today. The wind chill's around freezing, and you can see that the players are feeling every single hit. I don't think any of them will be terribly upset when this game ends and they can head back to the warm locker room.
Emma, thank you. Dropping back, he sets up and throws. That brings up fourth down.
On third down, the temptation to push the ball down the field is greater, but this quarterback did the right thing by taking what the defense gave him.
The kick sails deep.
Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
That brings up second down. Number 7 steps back into the pocket. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. Third play of the drive for the Pride. Valdez on the carry. Fourth down. The offense lines up to punt this one away. Go! Thornton on the punt. Fielded at the 33, and he's brought down after a return of 13.
The away team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
The QB back to pass, makes the catch. That gets us to second down. He breaks free. The tight end lines up on the right side. Quarterback to pass. The quarterback on the play action. The ball is out. He steps in for 6.
Number 93 had the jets on from the moment the ball was snapped. He wasn't going to stop until he had that ball in the end zone.
And it's good. OKC adds to their score, 31-0.
We've talked about it a few times, Dave. They're really playing a complete game this go-round. The away team needs to get something going on this drive.
Tackled near the line. That will bring up second down. Throws the ball past the first down marker. He drops back, throws it to the middle of the field.
When you can complete those types of throws for first downs, it forces the defense to move men out of the box, which opens up the run game.
Valdez takes the handoff. That gets us to second down. The quarterback pitching it out. Brought down almost immediately by Nash. That brings up a crucial third down.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down. The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
The handoff is taken by number 11. That brings up second down. Pitches the ball out to the runner. He He shakes off the tackler. That'll be enough for the first down.
You see those big linemen starting to put hands on the hips, getting a bit tired of staying on the field.
Second down. Second down and short. The runner fumble on the field. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. The home team out in front, 31-0. He drops back to pass, play action. He sheds off the defender. Gives it away. Tackled near the line, up at the 4. That brings up third down. He takes the ball. That brings up fourth down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
Out onto the field comes the kicking team. Martinez sends this one into the end zone.
The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
He flings a pass. He can't make the catch. Second down. Minnesota will fake the handoff and look to pass. That will move the chains. Number 7 with the handoff. Second down. Number 7 steps back into the pocket. Play action pass. That will bring up third down. He drops back to pass. Thornton punts it away. Fielded at the 24-yard line.
The away team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
He takes the ball. That brings up second down. Hands it to number 11. That brings up third down. Finally stopped. That'll be enough for the first down. Hands it off. Second down. Tight end on the right side. Pitches the ball out to the runner. That gets us to third down. He tosses it to number 11.
Blocking can be one of the more overlooked aspects of running, but their impact on that first down run was pretty evident.
He steps back to pass. Number 86 with the catch. That brings up second down. Makes the pitch. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Handing it off to number 57. And he's in for the score.
I love to see that kind of confidence in your offensive line. Hand it off and let them lead the way into the end zone.
It's good. OKC extends their lead 41-0.
The away team needs to respond to that score quickly to get the momentum going on their side. Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
Makes the handoff to number 31. That brings up second down. Number 7, handing it off. That brings up third down. Baldwin takes the carry. Fourth down.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down.
The runner breaks free.
The away team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
Dropping back.
When you can keep the sticks moving quickly like that, it's a good way to build momentum on a drive.
He tucks it and runs. It's a fumble. That'll be enough for the first down.
A good first down for the defense is an incomplete pass or a short run, not another first down. I guess they didn't get the memo.
And he's brought down by Ramsey. Tackled near the line by Perry. That gets us to second down. The QB steps back into the pocket. It's caught for the score.
I think the defense was expecting run there. The linebackers' eyes were glued to the backfield, and they didn't give much coverage help to the DBs.
And it's good. OKC widens their lead, 48-0.
You see the defense almost motion to clear some room on the bench. These guys are getting winded. Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
Second down. The QB handing it off. Oklahoma City will call their first time out here. That brings up a crucial third down. Caught. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's just beating the defense. They really can't even attack because they keep giving up yardage.
Fourth play of the drive. Valdez takes the ball. That gets us to second down. Dropping back. He can't make the catch. Third down. Valdez takes the handoff. Oklahoma City will use one of their timeouts here. Thornton punts it away. Taken at the 22-yard line.
The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
He flings a pass deep downfield. Steps into the pocket. The ball falls to the ground. Incomplete. Second down. And he scores.
Dave, that's what it's all about. Sure, it goes down as a TD for the QB, but the WR did a lot of work on it too.
It's good. Oklahoma City extends their lead 55-0.
Don't let the score fool you, fans. This has been a very physical game, and it's really taken its toll. It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to...
Intercepted by number 55.
The quarterback is beside himself after that ill-advised throw. The home team has a chance to pick up some free points here after that turnover.
Oklahoma City uses their last timeout, and that's enough for a first down.
Giving up those yards so quickly. Even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
First down. From under center. The quarterback back to pass, and he can't reel it in. Number 81 makes the catch. The QB drops back. The receiver can't bring it in.
Sometimes you have to have that gunslinger mentality and take a shot to keep the defense on their toes. It didn't work out that time, but it will still let the D know that this QB isn't afraid to test them deep.
Martinez kicks a deep one into the end zone.
The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
Steps into the pocket, and it's intercepted by number 52. The tackle is made around the 26-yard line.
You have to be smarter with the football. You can't just force it into coverage like that. Bad pass by the QB there. Points off of turnovers is an important statistic in football. If the defense can prevent them from executing here, all of the momentum built up from that turnover will be lost.
And he can't reel it in. And he's good from 40 yards out. Oklahoma City widens the gap a bit with that score, 61-0.
The away team would do well to really focus here. They need to execute a quick drive and score to get back into this game. The away team needs to get something going on this drive.
The receiver can't bring it in. He's hit hard, and he'll be sacked down at the... That will do it for the second quarter. The Cyclones with the edge so far, 61-0. Lining up for the kickoff. Martinez kicks a deep one into the end zone. Well, we've got a report from Emma Adams down on the field. Emma, what do you have for us?
Dave, Mike, I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the Cyclones. He was upset about the on-field execution, but he was happy with the effort being displayed. He said if you're going to make mistakes, at least make them at 100% and keep going. Guys, back to you.
The pass is intercepted by number 41, brought down at the 27.
The quarterback is beside himself after that ill-advised throw. The home team will be looking to turn that turnover into some points here.
The quarterback hands it off. Steps into the pocket. Play action. He snags it out of the air for the touchdown.
The home team had all cylinders firing on that touchdown.
The kick is made. It's good. OKC widens the gap a bit with that score, 68-0.
The away team needs to respond to that score quickly to get the momentum going on their side. The away team has a great opportunity here to build some momentum and eat away at that lead they're facing.
Number 7, looking to pass. That will bring up second down. The QB pitching it out. That gets us to third down. Steps into the pocket. Burgess makes the catch. First down. He drops back. And he goes down. Sacked down at the 34-yard line. Makes the handoff to number 31. Lining up with 5 DBs. Incomplete pass.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
Fielded at the 22-yard line.
The home team should focus on time of possession here. Keep the ball away from the other team. Drag this game out.
He throws one up beyond the first down. Second down. The QB hands it off. finally stopped. That will bring up first down. Vern on the carry. That gets us to second down. He breaks free. And that's enough for a first down.
After a run like that, it's so tempting to just keep feeding him the ball until the defense finds a way to stop it.
Second and short. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown.
On the short runs, we usually see a changeup with the halfbacks, but this guy was not getting off the field without points.
It's good. OKC adds to their score, 75-0.
This is when it's fun for an offense. You extend this lead and the game just starts to flow. The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
He breaks a tackle. That gets us to second down. Dropping back, and he goes down. Sacked down at the 12-yard line. That brings up third down. The receiver can't bring it in.
Third and longs are one of the hardest down and distances to convert. The defense did a great job holding them up there.
Fielded at the 42. Tackled after a return of 25.
The home team has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
The handoff is taken by number 11. That brings up third down. Pulled in by number, and he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
I'll tell you, these two work on that in practice all the time. They do this in their sleep, but it sure gives the defense nightmares.
It's good. Oklahoma City extends their lead, 82-0.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches. The offense needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other team build up on them.
He makes the pitch. Second down for the away team. Number 7 hands it off. Fumble. Stopped around the 22-yard line.
The snow and cold makes everything feel more rigid. As a result, it can be really hard to hold on to the football. The defense has a chance to come up big. If they can force a punt after that turnover, it'll give the entire team a boost of confidence.
That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. He hands it to the runner, and he's in for the score.
Not just a touchdown, but also a statement.
It's up. It's good. Oklahoma City adds another score, 89-0.
The defensive coordinator was worried about this. He knows they can strike at will, and they prove it again here. So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
That'll be enough for the first down. Valdez on the carry. He pitches the ball to the runner. That brings up third down. The quarterback makes the handoff. That'll bring up fourth down.
Sometimes it's a good strategy to play the field position game. Get yards when you can and hope for a good stop on defense so you can give it another go closer to the end zone.
Let's see what they do on first down. He flings a pass. First down.
When you can keep the sticks moving quickly like that, it's a good way to build momentum on a drive.
The pass connects with number 57.
Great anticipation by the quarterback to throw it where the receiver needed to be.
Pitching it off to number. He drops the ball. He drops back to pass. Play action pass. He lets one fly deep down the right side of the field. Good enough for a first down.
When you can complete those types of throws for first downs, it forces the defense to move men out of the box, which opens up the run game.
That brings up second down. Steps back into the pocket, fakes the handoff. Incomplete pass. Third and short. He steps back to pass. The runner steps out of bounds around the 19. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Burn on the run. Touchdown!
Put 6 on the board for them. The defense seemed ready for it, but the offense just wouldn't be denied.
Martinez makes the kick, and it's good. That'll wrap things up for the third quarter. The Cyclones out in front for now, 96-0. The kick sails deep.
The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
He tosses it to number 31. Lining up on second down. The QB makes the pitch. That will bring up third down. He launches one deep down the right side. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Breaking free. That will bring up second down. He drops back to pass. Pulled in by number 4. Touchdown!
Burgess had the jets on from the moment the ball was snapped. He wasn't going to stop until he had that ball in the end zone.
It's good! Minnesota reclaims some lost ground. 96-7.
The defense would do well to execute a nice long drive here that would really take the wind out of the sails from this score.
Makes the return up to the 26-yard line.
The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
Second down. Second and short. Sacked. Loss of 4. Third down and short. The quarterback pitching it out. Tackled quickly up near the 34-yard line. That brings up fourth down. The punt's away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Pitches it out to number 31. Tackled quickly. That brings up a crucial third down. Collier takes the handoff. Fourth down.
The coach showed some wisdom and football knowledge on that call. Take what the defense gives you and live to fight another day.
Taken at the 37.
The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
Number 11 takes the carry. That will move the chains.
Huge play here, Dave. Nearly broke it wide open. They've got the makings of a fantastic drive here.
Number 80 on the reception. Good enough for a first down. Drops back. He makes the throw. Second down and short. The quarterback tosses one out. Third down and short. Pitches it out to number 55. Broken tackle. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
After a run like that, it's so tempting to just keep feeding him the ball until the defense finds a way to stop it.
Touchdown!
The home team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
There's the kick. It's good. Oklahoma City extends their lead, 7.
The away team would do well to really focus here. They need to execute a quick drive and score to get back into this game. The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
Makes the handoff to number 31. That gets us to second down. Makes the throw, and it's intercepted by number 55. Stopped around the 8.
Becker made a real heads-up play there, Dave. He got his hands up just at the right time. The away team needs to get their act together on defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor.
Fakes the handoff. That brings up second down. The QB drops back, play action, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Great execution by several key players to get that touchdown.
Here's the kick. It's good. Oklahoma City extends their lead, 7.
In many ways, this one was not the game we expected, Dave, but certainly this type of lead has made a statement. So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
He tosses one down the middle of the field, and he can't reel it in. Finds it, picked off. He breaks a tackle.
The quarterback is beside himself after that ill-advised throw. The home team has a chance to pick up some free points here after that turnover.
Makes the handoff to number 11. Second down. Elude, touchdown.
The home team had all cylinders firing on that touchdown.
The kick is up, and it's good. OKC widens the gap a bit with that score, 7.
They just keep pouring it on, Dave, but that's the competitiveness of this league. You can't let off the throttle. The away team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
Number 11 makes the completion. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Drops back into the pocket. Incomplete. Second down for the Pride. Dropping back. And he goes down. Sacked down at the 33. Third down. Number 7, looking to and it's intercepted. Brought down by number 12.
Sometimes you just have to know when a pass isn't there and throw it away. Defenses are not forgiving. The home team will be looking to turn that turnover into some points here.
He takes the ball. That will bring up second down. With the toss, he dodges away. That gets us to third down. He hands it off. Eventually dragged down, and that's enough for a first down.
It's almost like he can walk these first downs. I'm looking for a personnel change on.
He steps in for 6.
What a play! That is what football is all about.
It's up. It's good. OKC adds another score. 7.
The home team moves firmly into control of this matchup with their 2-possession lead. The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Drops back into the pocket. Intercepted by number 29.
Becker was in the right place at the right time for that interception. The home team has a chance to pick up some free points here after that turnover.
Minnesota takes their first timeout. That brings up second down. The runner shakes off the tackle. Minnesota calls their second timeout. That will bring up third down. Handing it off to number 55. Minnesota will use their third and final timeout here. And that's enough for a first down. Second down. Fourth down.
The coach showed some wisdom and football knowledge on that call. Take what the defense gives you and live to fight another day.
It's good. They convert from 53 yards out. OKC widens their lead. 7.
In many ways, this one was not the game we expected, Dave. But certainly, this type of lead has made a statement. The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Number 7. Back to intercepted by number 2. And he's taken down.
Defensive backs do a lot of their anticipation by reading the quarterback's eyes. We see a lot of interceptions when QBs get locked in on for a single receiver from the snap. It will be interesting to see if the offense can do anything on this drive following that turnover.
Third down. That brings up fourth down. That brings an end to the game, and time for us to take a look at the Mike Steele stud of the game. Mike, who are you thinking had the most impact today?
Burns, for the home team, absolutely answered the bell today, and his reward is being named stud of the game. He clearly was the most influential player of the game.